this won't be an easy case. Williams has no ties anywhere. Plus, he has a knack for blending into urban environments and outsmarting authorities.
I felt that it was going to be real difficult when he spent his time in Detroit. There were several arrests that never really went through for prosecution. He knew the system well enough to kind of circumvent it. The profile I thought this guy from Ashford would have been someone who was a pretty street savvy, hustler type fellow, could move around.
As the nationwide manhunt escalates, Williams continues his daily routine back in St. Louis.
My thing was, what can I do today to survive? I was a pretty good gambler. I gambled. I was pretty good hustler. I hustled. And I stayed at motels and I stayed at shelters. And sometimes I would beat the casino out of 2 or 3 grand. Sometimes I would go back and they would beat me back out of 2 or 3 grand. So it was like a cat and mouse game between me and the casino.
Williams' lucky race about to come to an end. A man he met on the streets of St. Louis tells him about a wanted poster at the post office. And the photo looks exactly like Williams.
That's the first big creation that I had, that the U.S. Marshal might have been looking for me. And when I told him, you were right, he said, I'm serious. I said, if I had the post office, look so
I said, his cover is blown. If the man goes to report,
what was that?
Took that man's identity like that, you know? No.
What did he do?
Took that man's identity.
Oh, right.
With all that, you know.
Pizza Hut is changing.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're in that situation, you know?
Pizza sliders, not in a box.
The key is, don't get in that situation where you're running from the law.
Try to do the right thing, best you can, you know?
to leave the ordinary behind and keep the promises you made to yourself. Take a leap of faith and have a little adventure. Stop dreaming and start doing. This is the year, and Alaska is the place. Begin your adventure at AlaskaBeyondYourDreams.com.
I've always looked up to my brother. He doesn't look like a technician. I was teaching a martial arts class, and it hit me. We get to the emergency room, and then just wheel him away. I had to come to that realization that, wow, I am having a heart attack. I can't punch this away. I'm on a big aspirin regimen.
Aspirin is not appropriate for everyone, so be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
I'm a fighter, and nowadays I don't have that fear.
Learn how to protect your heart at I Am Pro Heart on Facebook. Someday, March 3rd.
Everything is on the line. I should you ever connect.
Everybody's at war with each other. Everybody hates each other. Everybody's fighting. Oh, you pissing me off! And someone else behind me. I need somebody that's less dictating more than me. It's because I spelled it out. Yes, and mom says the guns, the temper, everything. Everybody knows what they've done.
A Central 2-hour Amish Mafia event, Sunday, March 38, only on Discovery.
He could be your soulmate, but first, you've got to get him to say hello. New Crest 3D White Arctic Fresh Toothpaste. Use it with these 3D White products and whiten your teeth in just 2 days. New Crest 3D White Toothpaste. Life opens up when you do.
At GoDaddy, we think there are many kinds of sexy. Think around. Her sexy is obvious, but there is also sexy in Masha. Masha built a website with GoDaddy. Now her customers can book appointments online. Is stimulating new areas of growth for your business sexy?
Like that.
We think so. Feel Masha sexy. Get your domain website at GoDaddy.com. Are you one of the millions of Americans worried about change? Do you lose sleep on what can happen to your assets and hard-earned money? Are you looking for a better way of life with more freedom, security, and asset protection? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you should consider investing in the country of Belize. Belize is an independent English-speaking country only hours from the U.S. with strong banking and asset protection laws. In fact, Belize is one of the last tax havens left in the world. Belize also has a very low cost of living, tropical climate, and is home to some of the best real estate opportunities in the world. To find out more, go to buybelize.com. So, if you're frustrated, nervous, and worried about change, go to BuyRelease.com to invest and secure your future. That's BUYBELICE.com. Don't wait, or it may be too late.
Nothing comes in part. This is your window. Freeze comes early. There will be a dirty hard road. Your lessons come harder. The food may not come at all.
And you freezer? I'm sorry. Way too long. Or you can die. I'm terrified.
The other season can come in. Here's Friday at 10, only on Discovery.
March 2004. Escaped fugitive Philip Williams has been living on the run for 7 months under the alias of Dear Clayton. But his cover may have been blown. A man who saw his wanted poster could turn him in. He says,
Well, I was concerned at that point. At first I thought he was just joking, but I sort of kind of played it off and I kind of took it a little bit more serious.
yeah, okay. I'll be chill.
So, but basically what I did is, anybody that tried to get too close to me, I would disappear from them. Because I knew that I was wanted, and I didn't want nobody to know who I was. So basically what I did is I made a decision to relocate.
That night, Williams packs his bags and hitches a ride to Brookfield, Pennsylvania, nearly 700 miles away.
Go back a little up.
There, he scrapes
Right there.
together enough cash for a bus ticket to Philadelphia.
I had been to Philadelphia 20, 25 years prior to going from St. Louis to Philadelphia. I knew it was a big city and I could believe me.
Once again, he arrives flat broke, hungry, and with nowhere to stay.
I sat there outside, sitting street, and walking around downtown. And I seen some guys and they had backpacks. And I figured they was going nuts. And I said, hey man, what now? I found a place to stay. He said, well, we're going to go to a shelter. It's in downtown Philly. The conditions was bad, but it was a place to stay, it was a place to shower, it was a place to change clothes. And for me, that was a plus. That's what I needed at that time.
At the shelter, Williams meets someone who is recruiting men for work.
I went to work for a contractor, and the job that I had was an awful job because hanging handbills on wood in the Philadelphia area. He would pay you what he wanted. He wouldn't pay you $40, they gave you $40. He wouldn't pay you $50, they gave you $50.
Working 6 days a week from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Williams scrapes up almost $200. And it doesn't take long for him to spend his hard-earned cash.
There was another guy that was standing at the shelter shop. Where's the other city? He's only 55 miles from here. And they kept us busted because some of the guys he got $14, he had to buy around 15. So one Saturday morning I had $200. And I went to see his house. I started betting on the crap table.
In less than 24 hours, Williams turns his $200 into $1,800.
When I won $1,800, I was excited. I felt good because I needed that money to survive.
Williams wastes no time spending his winnings. The next day, he leaves the shelter and rents a room downtown. Then he decides to splurge on partying and women.
I had enough money to buy the things that I needed at that time. You know, I was drinking and partying. You know, I had different girls that I was, messing around with and stuff like that. So I was in the party scene. So I didn't have like one special female that I was mostly attached to. I basically would just date them and leave them.
He quickly falls into old habits and begins indulging in his previous addictions.
Now I would deal them down drugs, but alcohol was my main At that point, I drink 5 days, 6 days a week. A lot of times I would just pick up a bottle and just get drunk.
As Williams is living large in Philadelphia, Deputy U.S. Marshal Mark West looks for leads in Detroit, Williams' hometown.
I sent leads to Detroit to set up surveillances, to get stuff on every known family member.
When nothing turns up, West isn't surprised.
This guy was a guy that didn't have any strong family ties. He was married, had kids, but didn't really see him. He had family members who wouldn't stay in touch with him. There was no calls, no Christmas cards, no anything with this guy. You know, you take a dart across the U.S. and wherever lands, that's really the duty.
After 7 months of searching for witnesses, the case is at a standstill. Frustrated, West knows he needs a new strategy. Fast.
I felt this case was the perfect case for something he could get out there in public. We need to be aware this guy was out on the streets.
West decides to pitch the case to national crime shots.
They have to do their help on this one.
A crime like this, the woman is killed, the way she was killed, strikes a nerve with a lot of people. Getting him out in the public through the media, through television, through newspapers was going to be maybe that would break the case.
It's been 1 year since the murder of Sully.
What's up, bud?
The man police are chasing is 2,000 miles away in Atlantic City. He is there for his weekly job at a craft store. But this time, the dice don't roll his way.
I went back to Atlantic City to help me. I lost the last payment that I had came in early. I lost like $1,700, $1,800 in craft ticket. And I walked down the boardwalk. I looked out there behind the ocean and my foot said, I jumped in.
The only thing left in Williams' pocket is a map. He wonders if he should start a new life somewhere else.
I couldn't afford a hotel because I lost all my money gambling. And I ended up sleeping on a park bench overnight, not knowing how I was going to eat that next day.
Several weeks later, Deputy U.S. Marshal Mark West learns that a crime show plans to include Philip Williams in a brief segment.
It's literally 50 seconds of airtime showing a brief synopsis of the case what he's wanted for. You just flash.
Immediately following the story, several promising tips come in from Miami, Florida.
I saw it there. It fit the operating behavior of this guy. It was a after-hours club, sort of pickup place where this fellow supposedly was a homeless person that was working there.
West is confident that this could be their method.
We haven't started yet.
He contacts Miami deputies who send out a task force to the underground club.
Well, at this point, I was thinking, this might be the guy. This might be the lead we needed, the break we needed.
Hey, stop. Stop. Come on, hey, stop. Alright. Okay.
As long as there's rotten devils, as long as the sin on, there's never going to be peace. One of the groups has to be. They want to fight, they're going to get one. White House company. You gonna follow me in? It's on now. I'm going straight for the sin on. It's not going to be either. The only thing they do, we're going to elevate it. Fight squad, what? That's our message to rotten devils. They'll tear your club apart. The devil's ride into the discovery.
Why did I switch to Natural Instincts? It's healthier, ammonia-free, and with aloe, vitamin E, and coconut oil. My hair was healthier than before I colored. I switched. You should too. To Natural Instincts.
So I switched my car insurance to State Farm. I saved $480. You know what that is?
Yeah, I'll say.
See what it is, right?
Yeah. Oh.
It's a lot of dough.
Switch and you could save $480 with State Farm. If you or a loved one has
has mesothelioma or any other asbestos-related cancer, call now. Asbestos manufacturers sold deadly asbestos materials to thousands of companies, putting workers at risk. An estimated $30 billion in corporate trusts have been set aside to pay out claims to asbestos victims. You may be entitled to a portion of these funds and receive compensation without filing a lawsuit or ever going to court.
Call 1-800-576-0394. That's 1-800-576-0394.
I have low testosterone. There, I said it. How did I know? Well, I didn't really. See, I figured low testosterone would decrease my sex drive, but when I started losing energy and became moody, that's when I had an honest conversation with my doctor. We discussed all the symptoms, then he gave me some blood tests. Showed it was low T. That's it. It was a number, not just me.
Today, men with low T have androgel 1.62% testosterone gel, the #1 prescribed topical testosterone replacement therapy. Increases testosterone when used daily. Women and children should avoid contact with application sites. Discontinue androgel and call your doctor if you see unexpected signs of early puberty in a child or signs in a woman which may include changes in body hair or a large increase in acne, possibly due to accidental exposure. Men with breast cancer who have or might have prostate cancer and women who are or may become pregnant or breastfeeding should not use androgel. Serious side effects include worsening of enlarged prostate, possible increased risk of prostate cancer, lower sperm count, swelling of ankles, feet, or body, enlarged or painful breasts, problems breathing during sleep, and blood clots in the legs. Tell your doctor about your medical conditions and medications, especially insulin, corticosteroids, or medicines to decrease blood clotting.
So, what do men do when a number's too low? Turn it up.
In a clinical study, over 80% of treated men had their T levels restored to normal. Talk to your doctor about all your symptoms. Get the blood tests. Change your number. Turn it up. Androgel 1.62%.
I referred my friend to DirecTV, and now I get $10 off my bill every month. But helping her save some money, that just means the world to me. See, we get some really bad tornadoes around here, and at one point, she lost everything that she had. So when it came time to rebuild, I told her about DirecTV.
Refer a friend to DirecTV, and you'll both get $10 off your bill every month. Just give them your account number before they call 1-855-REFER-NOW.
When you have NHL Center Ice, every game is a home game. And now, for the lowest price ever, you can follow your favorite team and players all season long, no matter where you live. Spectacular! You'll get up to 40 out-of-market games a week, making it easy to jump into the action at a special low price. NHL Center Ice. The game lives where you do. Don't miss any of this season's action on DirecTV. Call 1-800-GET-SPORTS today.
Everything is on the line.
A special 2-hour event.
Everybody's at war with each other. Everybody hates each other. Everybody's fighting.
Oh, you pissing me off!
Like there's someone else behind you. I'm with somebody that's Russian. Different from the one you see. David's possessed by love. He has the muscles, the guns, the temper, everything. Everybody know what he's done.
A special 2-hour Amish Mafia event. Sunday, March 3rd at 8, only on Discovery.
September 2004. Fugitive Philip Williams is wanted for the murder of his ex-girlfriend. U.S. Marshals have been hunting him for more than a year.
Well, I'd like to report a feud today.
They finally get a promising lead that Williams may be working at an underground nightclub in Miami, Florida.
Doing what, odds and ends jobs?
We had leads from at Miami. One that seemed real credible.
Deputies in Miami stormed the club in search of Williams. But when they finally locate the man in question, West is devastated.
It turned out to be a mistaken identity type situation. It's disheartening in a sense. I mean, it pushes you a little bit harder, but it's a case that you're going to.
In the meantime, Williams is starting out an Amish community 70 miles west of Philadelphia. After losing everything at Atlantic City, he hears about a drug and rehabilitation program in Lancaster.
They basically try and help individuals get on their feet. So it's supposed to go and dry out. It's a rehabilitation program, but it's spiritual. And after 90 days, you can stay an additional 6 months. It depends on how they evaluate how you're doing.
Under his alias, Dr. Clayton, Williams enrolls in the 90-day recovery program. Every week, he meets with a chaplain to discuss his progress.
Philip was our what I knew as Dr. Clayton. He seemed to be a very friendly fellow, friendly gentleman with always a cheerful smile, positive open face. He was kind of an effortless type of personality.
Williams would settle into a routine. For the next 90 days, Williams starts to sober up. He earns a reputation of living